Hello and welcome to Butter Roll Boutique. I am Doretha and I am here today to show you, just to do another jelly printing session. And I hope that you enjoy this painting session. As you all know, if you've watched my previous video, I got this jelly plate for Mother's Day. I've already been painting this morning and testing it out to see how comfortable I was with it today. And before, I had it sitting on this baking sheet right here. And it was sitting right on my mat. But I noticed that I was getting paint all over my mat and it was very hard for it to come out. So I said, well, I have to find something else because I use this mat for, I don't want to mess that up with paint. So I've been watching everybody's video on jelly printing. And I found some people saying, well, put it on this mat, but my mat was still sliding while it was on that mat. So I saw somebody have theirs in a glass baking dish, a pan or something. I think it was Angie over at My Favorite Treasures, keep hers in a baking pan. I said, well, I don't have a baking pan, so to say, but I do have a couple of these aluminum pans. So I'll put it in here to see if that can help me stay, focused on what I'm doing, and so I won't get so frustrated with my jelly plate. So this morning I just been practicing. I put it inside this pan. I kept it on this mat because I didn't want it to move. And I've worked with it. Now I still believe that my jelly plate has an issue. I don't think this is top quality. However, I did order it from Amazon, but it is not the jelly plate. I ordered a jelly plate. That was a little bit cheaper, and it just came with the plate and a brayer. And the first one that I got, it looked like it was it had been used over and over. So I told them to send me another one. They sent me another one. It was in a little better condition, but it still is so sticky, I can't even pull the paper off without the paper getting stuck on the plate. So what we're looking at now is stuck on paper, stuck on paint, and all of that. So I decided this morning, the last time I used it, I said, well, I'm just not going to clean it this time. When I get ready to use it, I'm just going to use it on top of whatever the gook is, and whatever I get is what I get. It would just be my creative swag. So, but when I got in here, I said, well, I used this piece of a carpet liner the last time I was practicing with it. I cut a piece of the lining that you put under your rugs, and I laid it on top of my paint, and I pulled from there. And with that, I got this result, right? This is a piece of paper I did. I got this result right here. And I said, oh my God, how original, how beautiful is that? So this is what I got, y'all. So then I pulled it up and I just laid my paper down. Oh, by the way, I already had this blue background from a previous jelly print session. So I'm just kind of going over some papers I already had. And I had this one, and I laid it down. I already had black background from a previous session. And look, when I put the blue down there, this one came up. So these are the beautiful prints. Let me show you some more. This was a roll-off. This is one of my roll-off pages. That's a roll-off page. This is the print that I pulled. This is a roll-off page. off page. No, this is where I laid my mat to dry. And I just went over it with the brayer roll-offs. That's what that is. Isn't that beautiful? After I removed my mat, I pulled this off. Ha-ha. Ha-ha. I put some glue down, removed the mat, and pulled this up. Isn't that gorgeous? Let me see, what else did I pull up this morning? That's all I pulled up this morning. So, I was just practicing. And I said, well, let me do a video right quick. And I'm going to pull off some other pages that I did in my previous session. And I'm going to use my mat today. And I love this. I like the dots. Oh, I love it. So I'm going to use different color paints. I'm going to do some roll-offs with my brayer. I'm going to do a little, this is wax paper. I don't know what they be calling deli paper. I don't know if they call parchment paper deli paper or if they're calling wax paper deli paper. But this is the shiny side of the wax paper. I think I did some experiments on the dull side too, but I'll have to find them. Roll off sheet. And this is a pull from, I put blue paint down and black paint, and then I pulled this from a previous jelly print that had a black background. I love it. Can you see that? There you go. Okay. I don't use any specific paints. I use what's on sale. I have, this is the previous one. What I do is, I don't do anything fancy or anything. I have this mat. I mean, this is a baking sheet as well that I had before I got my jelly print. You know, trying to be creative. I just lay, as I make a print, I just lay it over here on this. And I kind of stagger them out so they can dry. That's how I dry mine. Dry my papers like that over to the side. And so far, they don't stick or anything like that. I don't even move that fast. But yeah, so that's what we're dealing with today. And we're going to try to do a few of those jelly prints this morning. And so here we go. The first thing I did, and I was using this little roller here, and this keeps popping off of it. I need another one, but I like this. It's up high. But I also have the one that came, it's heavier. It came with the jelly plate. So we'll start with, start with some cream. Okay. I'm using some Apple Barrel. This is some Apple Barrel. I think it comes from Walmart. Acrylic paint, matte. What's the color? It says shake well, and I hadn't shaken that one time. Maybe that's why my paint don't act right. Well, I got enough on there for now. So let's go with this one. And we're going to just roll it out. And it is what it is, y'all. I know it looks funny. I know it sounds funny. But this is the way I have been working with this morning. This is my first day doing it. And the only problem I have with it is my baking sheet is too tall. And it's interfering with the sides right here. With me rolling on the sides. So, I don't know what we're going to do about that. That'll be another show. That will be another show. So, here I am rolling. And as you can see, some of that other paint, pink and blue, is coming through that. Okay? And I'm not going to roll off that yet. I'm just going to put it down because I'm not an expert at this. Okay? I'm not an expert. I just like to play with it and have fun. This relaxes me. Okay? I'm an old woman who needs avenues for relaxation. Just like this is one of them. Okay, I'm going to put it down and make sure I dig my hands down in it the best I can. I can rub as long as I want to, as long as I got that mat under there. But if I make over 2 rubs while I, without the mat, that paper is sticking to that thing. And I've done it enough times to realize that it's gonna stick. So I just do it my way. I have fun with it. I don't know. I may not need the pan, because I am having to, you know, put my hands up, and it's kind of hurting my arms. But I know it's good exercise. Anyway, let's pull up this piece of wax paper and see what we got. Oh my, I love it. We got white dots on it. As you know, it was blue when I laid it down. I should have showed you at first. There's some crud right there. I love it. You see the crud? There's a crud spot. Whatever they call it. When you pull up gook off of your mat, or the previous paint coming through. So I love this. I love this. Still works for me. Yeah, it works. It works for me. So I'm going to lay that piece over there and get another piece of paper. This time I'm going to get a piece of, yeah. Now this is what I worked with last time, and I pulled up during a jelly print session where I got so frustrated. But I was kind of satisfied with this, but it still needs something else. So I'm going to pull up this mat. As a matter of fact, that'll be a roll-off for this. I'm going to pull this up, and I'm going to set it over on this piece of paper right here. Now you sit right there. I'm going to get another piece over here. It looks like this. I pulled it up, and it got some pieces snatched off of it, and I picked up some pieces, and, well, anyway, there it is. So I'm going to put it down, and I'm going to rub it real good. Now, if I rub it over 2 times, it's probably going to get stuck. I'm going to stop and pull it up right now. There you go. Pull it up real nice and neat. There you go. So this is what I got. I got a few dots right there. Wait a minute, let me turn it around so you can see it. There you go. That's what I got. I love it. I love it. Do you love it? I do. Okay, I'm going to put that piece over there. And look at this. I still got stuff laying down on here. You know what? I'm going to lose my baking pan for a second. I was feeling pretty confident because I knew that baby wasn't going to move. But I'm going to just do it on the silicone mat for a second and see. I don't want the paint all over my other mat, but okay, we'll deal with it. Okay, so it's looking like this. Okay, it's looking like that. So what do I do next? All this pretty stuff is on here. I wonder if I could pull it up. Or has it dried too much? Because I'm talking too much. I'm going to get this piece. It has yellow and black on it. It was a previous jelly print. Oh, I could have laid it on this side. Ain't nothing on this side. I'm going to use a clean brayer because maybe it's just hard for me to... I don't know how that's going to work either because my paper is moving. Okay, enough of that. Okay, I don't see, well, I really don't see anything that came up on that. Maybe just a little bit. No, I see a little couple of dots right there. Okay, so we know that's not really, I'm going to redo that one. So I got this down there. Looking all pretty. I better stick to my plan. I better stick to my plan. Let's put down another color. How about this pink one right here? We're going to put this pink color down. Look at that, getting paint over everything. Ooh. 755 call herself the paint slinger. I see why, because this paint be slinging everywhere. Wipe that up so it won't look so bad. Okay, here we go, y'all. Just got some wipes over to the side. Usually if I go ahead and wipe it up, I don't have a problem with it staying with me. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna roll this off. Now, I don't know what was going on with this thing, why it was so sticky. Why, you know, and it would just take my paper off and just tear it up. But when I did it this way, I seem to be having better results. I've heard that you need to break them in. I don't know if I was cleaning mine too well and it was just sticky, because I certainly was cleaning it. I was wiping and a cleaning and a wiping and a cleaning. Let me see if I can pull this up without my paper getting stuck. Okay, the way that I did it, I just rubbed twice, and then I pulled it up because I didn't want the paper sticking. I didn't want it to be down there too long. Well, what did we pick up? We picked up a hint of pink, and we picked up some of these bits, these black bits right here. And you know that black was the first color I put down. That's interesting. I am enjoying exploring with this jelly plate a lot more now that I'm not getting stuck to it. Now that I'm not getting stuck to it, I'm really enjoying it a whole lot more. Okay, I think I need some more paint too. Let's put a little bit more of this pink down here. Put it over here where these black splotches are. Okay, I should have set a timer so I could just... At first I was putting too much paint on it. I was trying to rush because the way I saw people doing their jelly plates, they were moving so fast. I was like, oh Lord, my paint's gonna dry up. My paint's gonna dry too. I didn't know what I didn't know, y'all. Let's use another piece of this deli paper that has blue on it. It has blue and some black crud. Well, no, just splotches. Light blue, dark blue. That's how it came out. So we're going to run it now with this deli paper. I found it hasn't stuck so far. I may be able to rub it more than just 2 times with this wax paper. So let's see. I'm going to pull it up. See what's under there. Did it stick? Nope. Did not stick. I might be able to rub that as long as I see other people rub the nail with this kind of paper. Look at that. It pulled up all the grungy crud, and I love it. I've just gotten into mixed media, but I do believe grungy is my style. I love that. I love that old rusty look. Don't you just love that? I think I got a style, y'all. I think the old grungy is my style. I'm going to roll on top of this over here. And I'm going to put down, what did I start with? I didn't put any brown down here yet. Oh, this beautiful necklace right here I'm wearing today. I got this out of a, from Aisha. Aisha's Handmade Designs. And I will, you know what? I'm going to link her down in the description box. You see how beautiful that is? I got this from her. It was in a bag. I bought a whole bag of jewelry from her for $1. Well, it might have been $2. I don't know how much I paid for it. $1 or $2. And then, of course, I paid for shipping. Whole bag of jewelry. Ooh, you should have seen me and Bridget picking out all those beautiful necklaces. I'll show it to you. I did a video. Okay, this is a brown. It's also apple barrel. Let me stop rocking the table. There may be too much paint. It may not be since my plate is not so sticky icky. I'm doing a video. Huh? I'm doing a video. Yes. Same thing, Bridget. I'm doing a video, okay? You need me? 69. It's always on 60. Okay. All right. Okay, y'all. I'll come back. I have to go right now, and I'll come back and we'll finish this session. All right. Bye-bye.